But yes, sis, take your 20s and run with them. Take your 20s and boss up with them. Take your 20s and be great with them. Don't you be out here chasing no boys. Don't you be out here chasing no boys, okay? Because what they not ready to do, I mean, they might chase you because they try to get, you know what they want. So don't be, don't get too caught up in that. Don't get too caught up in love. I'm 30, I'm 30, I'm 30, I'm 30. Hair flip, hair flip. Okay. So, hey my queens, how y'all doing? So this video is my 30-year-old edition video and what I wish I knew at 20 years old. So I figured that I would just make a video and share with you guys. So my birthday was December 28th. Listen, y'all, my 20s was all over the place, all over the place. Like I always, like I say this now, like my 20s really raised me. And one of the things that I really, really honestly wish I had done was wait, like be patient, wait, and not take relationships and boys so seriously. Like, I mean, I had my son at 19, 20, and I chased his father around for a couple years, and then that didn't work out. And then I met this other guy who I had ended up chasing around for the last couple of my years, and then the last year in my 30s, last year in my 30s, I met this amazing guy. But we'll get into that in a whole nother video. But I just wish I just wish I had waited. I just wish I had, been more patient with life and not trying to rush everything, not trying to be so fast, thinking I need to, have a family and thinking I need to, have a baby and, all this other extra stuff. And I'm like 19, 20 years old. I should have been, out there having a good time, partying, in school, you know what I'm saying, working, whatever I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't supposed to be trying to take life so serious. You see what I'm saying? Like, now that I'm 30, it's just like, man, like it's so much stuff that I should have done when I was in my 20s that now, now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, well, it's not juvenile, but at the same time, I don't know, I just feel different. So, that was one of my biggest things. Like I just I just wish, excuse me, I would have just sat down with myself, like, look here, girl, you got time. You got time. You got more than enough time. You got time to have babies. You got time to get married. You got time to find a good guy. You got time for your career. Because I was so caught up, and I don't know if it was just me dealing with abandonment issues from my dad not being around when I was younger, or me just having insecurities and wanting to be loved so hard. I don't know, but excuse me, but I was just so so into chasing love. And what I should have been chasing is trying to chase love in myself, because had I loved myself, I wouldn't have been in a lot of situations that I was in with guys, fighting females, fussing with females, fighting him, getting sent to jail, for assault and all types of crazy stuff. So it's just like all that stuff could have been avoided had I just, just set myself to the side and just be reserved for myself and, focus on myself and focus on school. And now, I miss all those years, like all those great years. Like they were some of my best years, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that my 30s not going to be, popping, but, that was some of my best years. And, I really, I'm ashamed to say it, but I felt like I chased boys the whole time. I chased them, I wanted them to be there for me. I wanted them to be ready for what I was ready for, what I thought I was ready for, whatever the case may be. But it just didn't work out. It never worked out in my favor. Actually, I've encountered more humiliation from doing that than anything. You know what I'm saying? And I gave up a lot to do that. Like, to this day, like my child's father, he, sometimes he finds himself just apologizing and just, not wishing things were different, but he just know what could have, if if somebody just would have just, if he just would have been like, like, let's just wait. But, I mean, I guess we both wanted it at the time. We thought it was the right thing to do at the time. And it was hard. It was hard. Like, it's just now getting like, easy peasy. Like, my son, Jabari, like, we're cool. Like, we chilling. We living life. We chilling. We, eating good, which is fine with me. But, yeah, That was one of my biggest regrets, is chasing these dudes, chasing these guys. For what? For what? Don't chase no man. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Because that shit had you caught up. That shit had you looking dumb, caught up, embarrassed, sad, depressed, anxiety on a 1,000. You see what I'm saying? Insecure. You know, like, and half of these guys in their 20s, like, I'm gonna tell you something, sis. Like, half of these guys in their 20s do not be fucking ready. They do not be serious. They don't be ready. They don't be, you know, ready for any type of big commitment. Like, they still teenagers, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like I date somebody older now because I just don't have time to deal with that drama. Like, I don't have time to deal with all that, you know, the drama, the cheating, the females, the lying, it's just drama. I went through so much drama, like, and the worst part about it is, like, these guys treated me like this and swore me up and down they love me. Like, I swore they love me. Like, I was like, oh my God, they love me, love me, love me. I was real goofy, real bad goofy. But I made it. I made it. And, you know, I definitely got stronger. Definitely got stronger. And it took me a lot. It took a lot for me to just, like, you know, accept the truth for what it is. Like, just accept the truth. Like, just accept it for what it is. Like, okay, it just didn't work, so move on. Okay, so another thing I wish I had done was, I wish I had, you know, taken those opportunities and just traveled and moved. I used to be a professional dancer, so me being in Maryland, there's really nothing for me here. It's no auditions, it's no real classes and stuff like that. It's nothing really here. So, you know, I did go to New York for a little while, but ended up coming back because of a boy. So, I don't know. I just really want y'all to know, like, just learn how to love yourself. Learn how to love yourself so that you don't have to look for love from nobody else. And that's so important. It's so important because had I loved myself, I'd have finished school. You know, I did so much stuff. I, you know, preserved my body. I wouldn't have been, you know, pregnant, teenage pregnancy. I wouldn't have done none of that stuff. But, I mean, this is just the reality of, you know, the situation. And I learned from it. I mean, tough lessons. But, you know, I'm here to be a big sis and teach you the stuff that I learned. Because it was important. It was important. I wish I had just learned it a little bit sooner. Or just listen, because I had a lot of good people in my life. I had a lot of good people in my corner. And, you know, people, you know, were just telling me, like, slow down, kid. Like, slow down. And I was just going. Going. You feel me? Like, I was gone. So... I wasn't tripping. That's one thing I wasn't doing, tripping. Get into this hair. Okay. I'm not sponsored, so I ain't going. But I sell hair. But I ain't gonna tell y'all who I got the hair from. But, you know, eventually I just keep saying I'm gonna stop selling hair. And I might just drop vendors. Because I am a hairstylist. And it's so hard to find good hair sometimes. If you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know what you're doing. And girls be lying. Like, and this hair is... about 6-7 months old, and I colored it, of course. So, and look, it's giving me like life. It doesn't tangle at all. It doesn't shed at all. Love it. I put a link in my bio if you guys want to order some hair from me. But yes, sis, take your 20s and run with them. Take your 20s and boss up with them. Take your 20s and be great with them. Don't you be out here chasing no boys. Don't you be out here chasing no boys, okay? Because what they not ready to do, I mean, they might chase you because they try to get, you know what they want. So don't be, you know, don't get too caught up in that. Don't get too caught up in love. Don't get too caught up in a guy. Don't get too caught up in relationships. Go chase your goals. Don't be chasing these men. Go chase your goals. You hear me? And I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm dropping some good advice from y'all. Some advice I really wish I had taken. And I don't have the opportunity to do that anymore because my 20s are over. But my 30s is about to be flirty and fun. But at the same time, like, you know better, you do better. I'm big sis. I'm not ready to sit here and stir y'all wrong. I'm sitting here telling y'all the truth. Telling y'all how it is, okay? So I wish y'all the best. And I just hope that y'all, you know, prosper in your 20s and excel in your 20s and be great. Just go be great, sis. Okay? All right, sis. All right, big sis, little sis. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.